All right, here we're going to talk about intercepts, specifically x and y intercepts. So keep in mind, this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. When we graph a straight line, it's going to cross the y-axis and x-axis somewhere. Wherever it crosses the y-axis, that's called the y-intercept. And wherever the graph crosses the x-axis, that's called the x-intercept. So notice, for any point on this line, any point at all, the value of y here is 0. So the x-intercept is always going to be of the form x comma some number comma 0, because y is always going to be 0. Similarly, the y-intercept is going to be wherever the graph crosses the y-axis. Every point on the y-axis, x is 0. So the y-intercept is going to be 0 comma some number, y. So those are the basic forms of the x and y intercepts. Now this also tells us how to find an x-intercept. What do? You let y equal 0, because the x-intercept, y is always 0. Similarly, how do we find the y-intercept? You let x equal 0. So that tells us why, in the next video, when we solve and find these intercepts, why we do it the way we do. Now another thing is, why do we need to be able to find intercepts? Well, let's explain here. Just kind of, let's say we have a ravine here that engineers are going to build a bridge over. And they have some bridge here, okay, like this, and they need to build a bridge over that. All right, so this right here is the bridge. Then what engineers do is they come in, you basically superimpose the XY plane, X, Y, on your little scaled down drawing, and these little ticks, this could be, X is 1, 2, 3, these could be inches or feet or whatever, but right here, this is one x-intercept, this is another x-intercept. So finding the x-intercepts of this line, practically, it tells us where the bridge touches the ground on either side of our ravine. Similarly, what about the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept, that's where the graph crosses the y-intercept. That tells us about how tall the bridge is. So being able to find the x and y intercepts, there are many, many applications to this. It's really very important. So we'll continue in the next video with actually finding these given an equation.